Welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Now, after that slightly intense battle we had in the last episode, we need to do is go rest again, and then we may head out in the city. Figured I'd want to have you in the resting since...
A thief once broke into our house. His hands were cut off in punishment for his audacity. And quite rightly too, I think.
Don't get your hopes up, lady. Even if they cut me hands off, I'll be picking coin pouches with me teeth.
Because of that. Some of those are very funny. Ooh, they actually rested for a normal amount of time, 9 hours and not several days. I'm impressed. So I was wondering a little bit about whether to use Ember or Nenio. I'm kind of thinking, well, with the Summon Monster 2 spell, Ember might actually be a little bit more useful. I mean, she can heal, which is useful as well, but ear-piercing Scream spell... that Fortitude save seems to be a bit too often. But Summon Monster 2, that is nice. So let's head out back into the city. Apparently fixed the gates while we slept. That was quick. I think I'm here. So we'll stay with this party for now. Enyo is interesting, but... I actually think she is a Kitsune, but why do we still have a quest? Kill Ramien. Okay, we can go back there and see if we can find Ramien. No random encounters. Not sure where Ramien would be found. Perhaps in the chapel? Oh, there was a patch that they dropped today. I read through the patch notes. One of them is actually relevant for me because apparently they fixed a fight in the Arendelle party house, which I haven't been to yet, which means that the party apparently no longer starts the combat flat-footed. But as always, patch notes usually contain something amusing, and I really like this one fix that they've made. Dead characters sometimes continued to play sounds. Fixed. That's good. I know that I'm very worried when I have dead characters playing the piano and stuff like that. Anyhow, not that one. Not that one. That one. That's outside. Kill Ramien. Ramien, priest of Desna. Well, the temple there was to Desna. Can we move there easily? I doubt it. We'll have to find somewhere we can cross. Which will not be easy. I don't remember the layout of this place at all. Why did we come in here? Is there something here? No. This is where we found the I think it is where we found the broken nethers. Where the heck do I get over? I am completely lost currently. mean, there has to be a way to get over. I thought it was here, but... maybe it's there. Right where we started, I think? Yep. No, it's not here either. Why'd you do this to me, game? Here. This is where Hulrun is, I believe. I'm gonna pause until I find the location, because this is taking minutes away from the actual gameplay. Right, so it is here at the start.
This is my kind of work.
And that puts us in... Yep, that puts us in the correct district as well. By those sounds, you'd think there still was demons around here. Yep, that is correct. Now we have to climb up. It's here, actually.
Right from me.
Wait, we found something here. Stop! Log space. That's obvious.
Tread lightly.
Can't imagine where else he would be than in here. Well, he's clearly not here. So where could he be then?
I'm gone.
I mean, none of our party members discovered anything specific. There's some Abracam Jilu.
Attack!
I think that'll suffice well with these.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The way they walk.
Surrender or else.
You're behind there.
All right?
It's okay.
I'll cut you wide open. The spirits demand your blood.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Oh, there's another one.
Aim carefully. Forwards!
Yeah, no, I'm just... Let's see. Key True Strike can spend 1 point from his key pool as a standard action to gain temporary intuitive insight on the immediate future during his next attack. If I do that...
You won't survive me.
I don't know if that actually helps, but...
Too late for apologies.
Volgith. Is -2 penalty on attack rolls. Now that's against a rogue. I don't need to reduce their speed either, so
You are today's sacrifice.
I should remember to use this.
No glory without risk.
A solid plan.
Mm-hmm.
Endure this.
I'll hit you.
No, you apparently
Distract
wouldn't.
them for me. Time to share your treasures.
Go for their hearts. I'll cut you wide open.
The light, take you.
That's those out of the way. Puzzle, I didn't explore this entire area earlier.
They will break against our resolve.
What the heck was that? A babao. I have no idea what a babao is.
Cover me, all right?
But he does have a lot of hit points.
Attack!
1 damage. Let's summon a wolf. Switch to your crossbow.
The spirits demand your blood!
Make every strike count.
I hate damage reduction. Apparently that one counts as living. I think I'm gonna smite either on this thing.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Aim carefully.
And we're not doing a lot of damage to this thing. I can't imagine what this game is like on unfair difficulty.
You are today's sacrifice!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Quite difficult, I suspect.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
14 damage. Yeah, that smite did help. Let's use a magic missile on it. Fails to overcome the spell resistance. Yeah, thank you. Does that work the same thing? I would at least did 5 damage.
Surrender or else!
You. And it has a short spear, which is a cold iron one, +1. Okay, so we are looking for Ramien. So where is Ramien? That is the big question. I'm going to look that up so that I don't spend a lot of time on that. I apologize for the music disappearing. It is because I am outside of the game, and this is what's it called? Unity. This is a Unity game, and Unity games usually do not play very well when it comes to things like that. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yes, yes. Ramien will run off and you'll blah 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 blah. Hunting down Ramien, northwest and slightly south of the temple of Desna by the trees and the broken cart. So around here somewhere? Says northwest, which is where we are, and slightly south of the temple of Desna by the trees and the broken cart. That could also be... Here appears to be somewhere that I haven't gone either.
Is that a trap? It might be a trap.
Thank you. I don't know if there's any broken carts down here. I don't think there's any carts inside of the marketplace. A broken cart up here. So why isn't he here? I would expect him to be here. This is apparently a broken cart.
Let's head out.
I hope the game hasn't bugged on this. I'm going to look for him while I pause the recording again, because, yeah. Okay, so apparently if you don't follow Ramien at the beginning, this is what happens. So, but if you want to find him, you might also need Glitter Duster or some see invisibility scroll or spell. So, I went back here, and here he is, because time has passed. But Hulrun presses the sword blade against the throat of the dismayed Ramien. I've got you now, traitor. I have tolerated your heresy for too long. I should have been more careful about who I let into the city. If you had listened to our warnings and not looked for traitors in every shadow, then perhaps this tragedy could have been avoided. Enough. He seems to be a split second away from slicing the Azimar's throat. Hey, what are you doing? Let go of him. The old man, caught up in his retribution... Can't talk today again. The old man, caught up in his retribution, pays no heed to your words. Right. This is mindless brutality and lawlessness. You're a disgrace to your city and your goddess. Can't find it in myself to just attack him either. I really do not think that I want that, what just happened there, to happen. Because I'm pretty sure that is not at all the ideal outcome for this. Yeah. Okay, so the only... You have the option to just attack him. You know what? I'm actually going to do that. Because...
Save the last one for me.
this guy is just insane. This will probably not be an easy fight, but... whatever. I don't like this guy.
You won't survive me.
27 damage. Well then. And that only... okay. Yeah, no, this is going to be difficult.
Into the fray.
Anything else I can do here? Only cantrips, really. Put that on her. Six damage. Could have been better.
Endure this.
It should work. Is it flawed?
Target has no what?
It should work. Is it flawed?
I guess I've already used it then. Inquisitor is immune to slumber. Well done. This guy is obviously quite insane.
The light take you!
I probably just should have killed him immediately the other time around.
Distract them for me.
Do I have any other spells? Suffice. 17 damage. That's nice.
Make every strike count.
Go for their hearts!
Too late for apologies.
The inheritor, guide my blade!
Down he is.
Time to share your treasures.
Burning off again. Glad I selected that
You
spell.
crossed the wrong mongrel.
I'll cut you wide open!
I'll hit you.
Into the fray!
Scylla can lie down there apparently.
Cover me, all right?
Forwards! You won't survive me.
I think you were the one who cast Grease. Cold Iron Masterwork, the Longsword of Right, Cold Iron Masterwork, some healing potions. Adamantine Chainmail, well then. The Virtuous Star Knife, some potions. It's sad about this outcome. So I have something to explain to... Yeah. You hear a noise from somewhere very close by, scant inches away, something within a whimper and a groan. It is followed by heavy, gasping breaths. I think we're fine with that one. I know you're here. Show yourself and we can talk face to face. The stranger, who is clearly the Desnan adept Ramien mentioned, sighs, I am so tired of jumping at every shadow. If I suspect every person I meet of nefarious intentions, I'll be just the same as Hulrun, won't I? And I don't want to be like him. I want to believe that you are a friend, stranger. The adept ends the invisibility spell and appears before you. Do you need help? That would be great. I have no hope of finding my friends in this chaos, and I'm scared to think what will happen if the Inquisitors or the demons get to them first. Listen, my friends are called Aranka and Thal. Thal, the wallflower. Aranka is an amazing singer and a truly beautiful girl. She has plenty of friends and fans. She's probably blended into a crowd somewhere. Wallflower is a mage, but I don't think he'll risk using magic. It will only bring the Inquisitors down on him. He'll be harder to find. You'd better find Aranka first. She might know where Wallflower is. Please, find them and protect them against the demons and the Inquisitors. I will await news in the goddess's temple. I hope our mysterious helper will send us a new message that will reveal what is to come from the demons. So you're one of the Desna adepts that tried to break into the Wardstone? Yes, I am Ilkis, cleric of Desna, and one of the people who answered the call of the voice in dreams. Some unknown person made contact with us through our dreams, telling us about the demons' plans. We learned that the demons were planning to attack Kenabris and do something terrible to our Wardstone, which already carries the taint of corruption. Prelate Hulrun refused to heed our warnings. We had to make a choice. We could either throw up our hands and pull back, or take action, even though it would cost us, or could cost us, our lives. But what heartless person could stand by in the face of such a deadly threat? So, what, you went up against Hulrun? But he's the official governor of the city. What of it? Says the cleric with remarkable complacency. Submitting to unworthy leaders is one of the great ills of our civilization. We will never defeat the demons if we keep listening to people like Hulrun. Whose voice have you been hearing in your dreams? Nobody knows what it is, but everyone who has heard her, I should say, is convinced that she is a good and pure soul chosen by Desna. We had a choice. We could trust her, accepting that we have an ally somewhere who isn't afraid of all of the armies of the Abyss, or we could drown in suspicions and get one step closer to becoming just like Hulrun. We decided to trust the voice, and seeing Kinabra's devastated, which is what our unknown ally tried to prevent until the very end, I can now see who had the truth on their side. Where are your fellow worshippers, and how many of them are there? Fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know where they are. We split up to confuse the Inquisitors who were chasing us. I have to go. Go! May Desna be with you, stranger. Okay. I think I can exit them up here, yes. I don't know where we are going to go next, but I'm not gonna do that. I think we can go to the Silken Thread Atelier, and that'll probably be about it for this episode, I suspect. Dead Duelists. I thought I remember what we were supposed to do here. It was something. Oh well. I don't particularly see anything specific here.
I found something.
Let's head out.
There's a neophyte barbarian there. Let's disarm that.
I am helpful, am I not?
A goat, a lizard, and a human enter a tavern. What'll it be, Lan? The bartender asks. Endure this!
I won't let you hurt my friends.
That wasn't too difficult, as of now. I'm sure his friends are up there. Yep, there. You can change to your rapier and go there. Thankfully that was a crappy magic missile.
Make every strike count.
Lan really does do damage, doesn't he?
You won't stop us.
Suspect that is too far away. No, Lan is in the way. Clonk. I'm not sure why this one is selected.
Zap you. Why not both?
I have a magic missile. Or two. Red club. Club. Scroll. What's this just? I did get an adamantine. Adamantine? Yes, chainmail. It's not better than that. But it is better than that. No, because she has very high dexterity roll. So apparently no one I have can wear this and actually get any benefit from it. Unless there is something... Wait, isn't there something about adamantine? Extremely strong... Yeah, it gives damage reduction. And this is medium, so it would give a 2. Yeah, I think I'm gonna equip that actually. The armor class now is 22. That 21 and then damage reduction. So yeah, that is... I would say that that is better. I don't know how much, if anything, getting from the mage armor. I don't think it's anything to it. This will make her more... agile? I don't know. Rather, I should know, but I don't remember. Let's take over. Silken thread atelier. Just gonna have a good quick look around on the... Yeah, there's the stranger. Probably going to say the same thing. The absence of an answer is an answer too. Yeah.
I hope you appreciate
Move
this.
the trap. Then we go into the silken thread. We start out with a couple of neophyte barbarians.
Are we in trouble yet?
Our duty calls.
How about some grease?
Yet another obstacle. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Distract them from me.
That's Curville, the sparkling fist, apparently. Can I shoot him from out here?
You won't survive me.
Yeah, you lie down there.
Solid plan.
I think that is an excellent idea.
The light. Take you.
And Sela can lie down on the other side.
Endure this.
Critical hit 29. Okay,
I shall not fail.
that was easier than I thought. Then again, for once, I'm lucky on the dice rolls. The nature of the divine. Can a mortal become a god? Is the very idea blasphemy? Science relies on experience, where there may be evidence presented in support. But when science encounters theology, it recoils. The term evolution has no application to the divine spark that illuminates dull matter in comprehensible ways. At the foremost example is angels, to whom we owe the existence of our virtuous mortal souls, which brings us to a paradox. A mortal soul transforms into an immortal essence. There are many such breathtaking events, which each promise a connection to the divine. Sunny Saranray is perfect proof of this. The Starstone trial desecrated divinity, turned it into a god's exam, where any trickster with a handful of spells who can avoid some traps in a deadly maze may rise to divinity. Is the nature of divinity then so sacred indeed? Studded leather? It's an unbending armor. That might be good for Camellia. And a lesser kinetic diadem. Oh, those are so nice. Kineticists. But I don't think that we're going to get any kineticists. And the kineticist class is probably the most damaging class of the game, really. Just that I prefer to play sorcerer. Don't think there's anything else here. I think we'll that. In the next episode, we will review our goals and so forth. We might continue our exploration, or we might go back to the inn. I don't imagine Irabeth will be too happy about Hulrun being dead. But if you have any questions and/or comments, then please do feel free to leave those in the comment section. And thank you so much for joining me. I hope that I will see you all in the next episode.